Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Holowitz and thank you for being here for this PowerPoint tutorial. So in this tutorial I want to talk to you a little bit more about animations and how I actually worked with it. So here's a very simple slide with just a title. But as I go to slide number 2, we now will see that I've got 3 bullet points here, and these 3 bullet points have had an animation put on them. So the way I did this was actually very simple, but what I want to show you first is the way this appears. So I'm going to come over and click on preview, and you'll see 1 comes in, 2 comes in, then 3 comes in. So that is the animation that I've put on here. But how did I do it? How did I get to this? Well, I've duplicated this slide in slide number 3, Teaching PowerPoint 2, just to distinguish it. And you'll notice this has no animation. When I click in this area, it opens up or brings up the text box. So simply by clicking in this text box, now I have the ability to go up and click on an animation. So let me do this one, grow and turn. So now you see what the animation is going to look like. Okay, but even though I saw what it's going to look like, the way you really want to view this is in the slideshow. How is that going to work? So I'm going to go up top, click on slideshow. I'm going to click on from beginning. So we have our first slide. Now, when I do this presentation on my computer, to advance to the next slide, I can use the mouse, but I prefer to use the arrow keys on my keyboard. So I have an up and down arrow key, I have a left and right arrow key. I'm going to use the right arrow key. So the first item came up on the second slide, just the heading. But now when I hit the right arrow key again, my first point is going to come up. So when I was talking about being able to control the conversation, well, if I want to have a conversation about the Home tab in PowerPoint, I could do that. When I get done with that conversation, if I want to talk about the next thing, all I did was hit the arrow key, the right arrow key on my keyboard, went to point number 2, and then point number 3. So this allows me to control it. As I do the right arrow again, I'm going to go to the second slide, or the duplicate slide, and you'll see it's the same fundamental thing. Okay. So when you're working in PowerPoint, this is where I think the animation can be really effective to control the narrative and control the flow of your presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Holowitz. Thank you so very much. You have a great day. Bye now.